Okay, so
Recording in progress.
can you hear me okay? Are we on double? No, we're good. Right, start again. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to our weekly Sunday evening insight call. We're absolutely thrilled to have you with us on this the first Sunday of July. Yes, here we are already right in the middle of summer, and yet everybody's here. If you are here for the first time to meet us, you've been invited because the person sees something really special in you, and she wanted to give you this gift of hearing a bit about these stories from these amazing women. As you can see, my name is Bridget. I was introduced to this 12 years ago. I have a background in high-end luxury fashion. I ran bricks and mortar businesses for over 20 years in Paris, but I'm from the UK originally, which is where I now live. And 12 years ago, I was looking for new solutions because the bricks and mortar industry and the fashion industry, and in fact the world economy, was in huge change, alongside some personal challenges as well. And I became an image consultant and style coach, actually, but I soon realized that I needed something alongside. I wanted to expand and scale across the world, which was going to be very difficult to do something on my own. And also from a personal point of view, in terms of the products. I was 48 at the time, I'm 60 now, and I could see that things were changing on my skin, and I was looking for solutions. I tried everything from the cheapest to the most expensive product, and I wasn't convinced by any of the results. And somebody came and spoke to me about one of our technologies, and then a little bit about how the business works. And very quickly, I could A, see the results of the products, and B, I saw the potential of the business. I decided to take it seriously. And here we are 12 years later. We have wonderful customers and business partners in over 20 countries in the world. There's 2,000 of us in the network, and all working with amazing people. So we have three absolutely wonderful professionals with us on the call this evening.
Excuse me.
This doesn't have to, this is just one of the professions that we work with. So I have no beauty background myself at all, just a lover of amazing products that work. And the first person I'd like to introduce, her name is Luca. She is based up north in Sunderland. She's also a mum, and she's going to tell you a little bit about her story and why she said yes to this opportunity, and and a little bit maybe about her vision about moving forward as well. So Luca, thank you so much for taking the time out this evening to be with us. Welcome, and over to you.
Oh, thank you, Bridget, and thank you for the lovely introduction. So my background is in the hair and beauty industry. As Bridget's mentioned, I'm from the northeast of England, and for a very long time, literally from me leaving school, I knew which career I wanted to go, which career path I wanted to go down, and I knew I wanted to be in the hair and beauty industry. I absolutely love every single minute of being in the industry. But one thing, as the older I got, what I didn't necessarily like was the really long hours. And if you are in the industry yourself, or maybe you're going to be speaking to professionals, they're probably going to be able to relate to what I'm actually going to say this evening. And myself and my partner, Callum, had been wanting to start a family for some time. But when I was a salon owner, we weren't actually in a position to start a family, because if I stepped away from the salon, then the income wasn't going to be there. So at the time, I wasn't actually looking for anything more. But what I'd realised was I needed something else in order to have a family, be able to step away, like I say, from the salon and be where I am today. So fortunately for me, Nu Skin actually fell onto my lap by chance. Callum's hair, my husband's hair, was actually thinning at the time, and we tried every product on the market, obviously, whether it was from the sales reps who we had coming into the salons or from online, and nothing worked at all. So on the off chance, I actually seen that a lady was selling a bottle of Nutriol on Facebook, and seen the most incredible before and after pictures. I thought, let's give it a go, let's have a little look. Callum had the most incredible results from using it consistently. I began then using it and I introduced it into my customer base. A couple of months later, I was then introduced to our Success Summit. I went along and I really did see the bigger picture. But if we just fast forward on now, I now have a family. I now work this business around my little boy. And one thing that I've been able to do was step away completely from the salon. This may not be everyone else's dream who's in the hair and beauty industry, but I'm sure a lot of people are able to relate to it. Reason being, I'm still able to connect with all of my customers who I've built up since I actually left school and since I started hairdressing because of our new Skin Connect app. I'm then able to now offer them skin consultations, speak to them about business and products through our new Vera app. And this is from the technology which the company are continuing to bring into us. So I'm still able to do what I want and be in the industry that I've always wanted to be in, but from working from home. So this business is for everyone. You can run it how you want to do it. But I'm just going to introduce you to the next speaker. We've got the lovely Amy. I've personally not met Amy before, but Amy is a mum like myself to 4 beautiful children. She's an aesthetics clinic owner and she's been in the industry for over 7 years. She came in similar to myself through the love of the products.
Hi, Luca. Thanks for the lovely introduction. As Luca said, I'm Amy and I live with my husband and 4 children in Suffolk. I have an aesthetics clinic and my husband has a hair salon in the town where we live. I found the opportunity by first seeing a post on a aesthetics forum actually about the products and seeing how they could enhance clients' results from the aesthetic treatments, and because they could also maintain them at home. And this interested me. My husband and I had both been looking for a product range to retail in the clinic and salon. But most companies ask for a minimum stock order, and we just didn't want to hold large numbers of stock. Our niche is we're sort of a one-on-one service, so it's just me and my husband, and that's why the clients like to come to us. So we just didn't have the room or the space for numbers of stock. So we wanted results-driven products. And with the science behind the new skin products, we were confident that this was an opportunity that would be good for us. So I reached out and I was introduced to Tasmin. I then went on to purchase a LumiSpa and I had amazing results. And I actually incorporate the Lumi into all of my aesthetics facials within the clinic now. And I retail a number of the products, such as the whitening toothpaste and the skin products for all of the services which I carry out. So I attended the last event in Oxford, and actually that's where I really saw the potential for the business side of Nu Skin and how to make a profitable business from it at home. I actually came away a little bit emotional from the event, as Tasmin knows, and I actually decided that I was spreading myself far too thin and I didn't need to do that. And I actually stopped teaching permanent makeup. And I was traveling to London and Milton Keynes, and it was just the kids didn't like me not being there. I was gone all day. So I've decided to concentrate more on my business with Nu Skin and earning a profit from home and showing others how to do the same. And also I've just been blown away by the amazing support with all of the team. It's just great, and looking forward to the event in September. So I'd now like to introduce the next speaker, which is Danielle, and she's a dog mum of 2 and she's been in the industry for 10 years.
Thank you so much, Amy. Hi, everyone. So yeah, I'm Danielle. I have been in the industry for nearly 10 years now, which is just absolutely crazy. And I was originally introduced to Nu Skin through a friend of a friend on a girly day out over a couple of cocktails. And we just got chatting about the business. And basically fast forward all that time, I had such an amazing experience with the LumiSpa, the whitening toothpaste, and a couple of the other treatment products, that I saw the business and the bigger picture. The person that originally spoke to me about Nu Skin was no longer doing it. So I have never actually shared this before, and Tasmin only knows the story probably a couple of days ago, but I actually went searching for the perfect person to support me, because I'd never actually been approached to Nu Skin on social media or anything else, because obviously I'm in the aesthetics and beauty industry, and I just saw her and she was somebody that I basically wanted to be, because she's just a normal mum of 2 now, and I basically was looking for something that was going to supplement the income that I'd lost after COVID, because after COVID it hit massively on my business. I lost about 80% of my clients, because they either just decided that they could live without, or it was just something that money was obviously like a big thing in that picture. And because we were obviously in lockdown in the beauty industry for almost like 2 years, people realized that actually they could live without these treatments. So I basically was just looking for something that I could supplement my income, so that unless I was physically doing the treatment, I don't get paid. Whereas with this, it's completely different. So fast forward just over 2 years now, I actually only do 1 or 2 days in the clinic, and then I do my Nu Skin business from home, because I find that a lot of the devices that we offer and our supplements actually provide in-clinic results for facials, which is great for clients that don't have the time to go for treatments or maybe can't afford both. I always tend to recommend obviously products first. And yeah, I've just fell in love with the products, and I know that this is something that's I'm going to be able to offer for such a long time. So I'm going to introduce the next speaker now. So this is Natalia. She's actually based in the USA. She's a mum of 5 and she owns her own boutique. So I'm going to pass you over to Natalia.
Hi, thank you, Danielle. Okay, so yes, my name is Natalia and I am the owner of Wonderfully Made with Natalia Boutique. Or as I have mentioned before, I am a married single mom. And I am a married single mom because my husband works away from home. So he's actually currently in Arizona and we live in Texas. So yeah, you can just imagine. I also have 5 kids. And they all do different activities, different sports, such as football, baseball, cheerleading, competitive taekwondo. So I definitely did not need another difficult business that I needed to focus on. So I had actually been watching the LumiSpa for years before I actually jumped on it and committed and I bought it. So I actually joined the company right around the USA LumiSpa IO launch. And I actually at first joined because I just wanted the discount. So that's when my amazing coach, Kathy, came in and she guided me. She showed me the way. She showed me how truly easy this business was to do and how I could actually monetize and make, a good income off of it. So this has been a great strategically approach on how to, build my content, engage with my audience. So in a short time, I have experienced an incredible boost of momentum, confidence. Joining Nu Skin has really been an empowering journey for me, and it has helped me find my voice and connect authentically with my audience. I've always just been that person that kind of works in the background. I don't, really like to be recognized or celebrated or anything. So Nu Skin has definitely pulled me out of my comfort zone by asking me to be on calls and speak and all the things that I probably wouldn't do. So this business is truly simple. I am so grateful for my coach, Kathy, because she's helped me get out of my own head and all those doubting voices. And yeah, I'm headed to my first boot camp in Utah, in Provo. So that's amazing. I'm really, really excited on how to expand my business. So honestly, if I, a married single mother of 5, can do this business without stressing or, without ease, you can do it easy. So without further ado, I'm going to introduce my amazing personal coach, 6-time success trip earner, Kathy Smith.
Sorry, rookie moment there, forgot to unmute. Thank you, Natalia. Thank you so much. Okay, wow. Really just so proud and so honored to be here, ladies. Thank you so much, Bridget, for asking me to speak. So before I started this business, I was a stay-at-home mom and grandma. And in fact, my background is a little bit different to everybody else. I was actually a trailing spouse. I met my husband when I was working for Occidental Petroleum in Libya, Tripoli, Libya. We got married and I went to live in China. And then from China, we moved back to London. From London, we went to Gabon in West Africa, back to London, and then we lived in Nigeria for 10 years before I came to the States a couple of decades ago. So really no chance at all to have what I call a proper job. So fast forward, I'm a stay-at-home mom and grandma now. I was introduced to this business probably about 5 or 6 years ago by my cousin, who's an esthetician. And she got me at the words, I've been introduced to this American company that does anti-aging products and you can get a facelift non-invasively. Wait, what? Sorry, what? All right, how do I get this? well, you know, this is how you do it. And I said, no, I'm not signing up, no accounts, no, I'm not going to do anything like that. She very cleverly somehow managed to get me an account set up, because that was how I was going to buy the products, right? Well, fast forward again, 6 months later, I'm going to the theatre with a group of friends, and one girl just couldn't stop staring at me, and she said, I can't stand it any longer. What are you doing to your face? And I said, well, I've actually just started using these anti-aging products from this American company. And she just waved the finger at my face and said, oh, I want it all. And then another friend of mine asked me when I'd had a facelift. So that's when I realized, you know what, something to be said about this. So I actually got myself to Utah, because that's where the corporate office was. And I got on a plane, got off the plane, didn't know a soul, walked across the street, because that's where the corporate office is from the Marriott Hotel. And then I was meeting, you know, some of my team members who I'd just seen on Facebook and social media. And what happened that weekend was literally a lightning bolt, because I was introduced to the LumiSpa. Now, if you don't know what the LumiSpa is, you must have been living under a rock, because 5 years ago, I think it was, this device came into our portfolio. Within 3 months, it became the #1 anti-aging device in the world, and we have consistently won that every single year. So I then discovered there was a lucrative business model attached to these incredible products. I had no idea how I was going to do it, no sales background, 0 marketing skills. But this is the big thing. If this is something that you're probably wondering, well, how am I supposed to do it? There is an incredible system in place. We actually are lucky enough to be the only team in the entire company that has access to this secret sauce, our amazing system. So we have amazing mentorship, amazing training, people who are trained by Tony Robbins. I mean, this is excellence on crack. You cannot get anything more excellent than the people who train us, because they have been trained by the best of the best. So I soon realized that not only could I help people change their skin, but I could also help women to be financially free. So after not having an identity for decades and being known as someone's wife, someone's mummy, someone's granny, this business gave me an identity. It ignited in me something that had been lying dormant since 1984, which was the last time I sat at a desk in a corporate office. I've been looking for a way to pay it forward for all those decades, and now I really can make an impact on people's lives, either with extra income or even find their identity. So I really feel that I'm going to be 70 years old next year. So if you're thinking to yourself, well, you know what, is retirement age coming up and maybe I should start slowing down? No, there is no slowing down. No, I literally want to tell you that it is never too late to start. So with that said, I am going to pass the baton and the mic, baton, you can tell I've been like watching athletics, right? The mic over to the amazing Tasmin Todd. She was Tasmin Moon up till about a week ago. And honestly, she had the most spectacular, beautiful wedding. The woman looked like an angel, a goddess from above. And honestly, I'm so very happy for her. She deserves all the happiness. Amazing husband, Ben, 2 beautiful little girls. And she is a diamond director. This girl is literally success personified. Her discipline, her work ethic, her consistency is something that we can all aspire to. So Tasmin, my love, I love you so much. Thank you so much for being one of my side partners all these years. And so take it away.
Oh, thank you so much, Kathy. And honestly, just completely and utterly in awe with everything that you've recently achieved. So with that said, I just want to explain more about the money side of things. That's probably why you're sat on this call this evening, to find out really what is it and how is it going to benefit you. But prior to me doing that, I just want to explain how I got started. So I, as Kathy said, I'm a mum of 2, but prior to that, I was selling prestige luxury cars, working 6 days a week, Monday to Saturday, worked every weekend, every bank holiday, and I got caught out pregnant, which wasn't planned. And similar to what Luca had said, that there was no way financially that there was a good time to ever have a baby. At the time, I had some money difficulties that my partner didn't know about, and I was due to go on my maternity, and a stranger added me on Facebook and asked if I was open to earning some extra money. And at the time, I'd never tried a product, I'd never heard of Nu Skin, but I was just looking for something, but I didn't know what. At the time, I was, like I said, in a rut, and I needed to find something, but I didn't know what that was. And I genuinely do feel that you're sat on this call here this evening because somebody has seen something in you that makes that, you know, that obviously they see something that they don't see, that you don't see yet. And I personally feel that that lady had that with me. So she shared me this opportunity, and I have been able to do this around bedtimes and nap times. Now I've got 2 daughters, so I've done it through 2 lots of maternities. And I can honestly say to you that I've seen it through 2 different angles. The first maternity where I literally had no money, where I really struggled. And, you know, the second maternity where I was able to really just enjoy my time with my second daughter, you know, while my other daughter's at school. And I haven't financially had that pressure like I had in my first maternity. So I'm coming up to nearly 5 years with Nu Skin. And, you know, I honestly wake up every single weekend so grateful that I don't have to work weekends, because that for me was such a huge part that I lacked with my partner, well, now my husband, because I never saw him because of the weekend sacrifice that I had to make because of that, like, sales industry part. So as I said, that I'm going to explain a little bit about the money, and you're gonna, you know, you're gonna just grab a paper and pen, and if anything stands out for you, then obviously the person that invited you onto this call will be able to explain more in detail if you're interested. But just to kind of really express, this is completely free. So as Amy said, that you do not have to stockpile anything. There are no targets, subscriptions, minimum orders. The first bucket that you can essentially make when you get started with Nu Skin is retail profit. So as the, you know, some of the ladies have spoken about products, you would get a wholesale account. You would then have the system to help you make some customers. When you make some customers, you'll make some retail profit. And that is essentially how you can then earn money, by retailing products. That can be online and offline, and we can then help you with that. The second way that you can personally earn money is through personalized links. So as Luca said, that she, you know, if she has customers that are interested in her products, that we actually have a personalized link system that enables you to create that link for that customer of what it is that they want. It sends to them, they then check out. And then if you're in the UK, if you order by 6 p.m, it literally arrives at your door the next day. That is how amazing it is. And then obviously in terms of being paid for that, you will obviously connect your bank details to the Nu Skin website. And at the end of every single week, any profit you've made from your link orders, you then obviously get paid. However, some people would like to maybe make a further income from that. And we then essentially at this stage teach you how to build your own store. So if you can imagine that you're going to have your own clients, and these are going to come back as repeat customers, but you are also then going to potentially help your customer that maybe wants to earn some retail profit to actually help them make retail profit too. And then alongside with all of our products that we have within our product range, that you can earn something called an additional sharing bonus, which means Nu Skin literally gives you free money for just selling these products. So as well as your retail profit, Nu Skin are giving you a sharing bonus, which can vary from literally like 50p up to 20, £30. So the entire combined sales of whether that be between 5 people or 5,000 customers in your particular store, you will make 5 to 40% commission combined at the end of every single week. So you're earning retail profit from the sales that you recommend. You're earning a sharing bonus from simply just sharing that product. You're then also earning 5 to 40% commission on the entire group revenue of the sales that have been generated that week. So this is something that you could build local, but we are actually open in 50 different markets, which means if you have customers or, you know, friends and family all around the world, in Thailand, New Zealand, Australia, you name it, with this link that Luca said, you send them a link, you then choose their market based on where they are in the world, and then it converts to their currency, they check out, they will obviously have their standard shipping fees, and it literally arrives to their, you know, their house within a week or something. So this is something where you can honestly build it to thousands of people within your network. But from this stage, you can go one step further, and this tends to be the legacy income. So we and you will get personal mentoring at this stage, and we essentially help you create then your own e-store. So I really think about it as literally having my own franchise. So, Nu Skin works for us, and this is my franchise. So where you go to the leverage part, this is where you'll make an additional 5 to 15% on the combined revenue on top of your sharing bonus, your retail profit, and your 5 to 40% profit on obviously your revenue that's generated every single week. So the great thing that I loved about this, particularly, being a new mum and doing this through bedtimes and nap times, you can choose your own goals. You can decide what you'd like to earn. You can decide what time you want to put in. You can choose your own level of income, and it literally starts by a free account that you can literally start this evening, and you can start from today and work towards your next level. So in order to create something for yourself that's personalized, we are here to help you create that. So that is literally the end of the money side. So this has been recorded. So if you feel like anything struck a chord with you and you wanted to go through this again, we can obviously send you the recording, but the person that invited you onto this call will be in touch. But just before I close, if you are local and you are in the UK, we are actually having a team social event on the 30th of September in Oxford. And this is your opportunity to come and have an all-inclusive day where lunch will be included. It's a spa hotel, so lots of us tend to arrive on the Friday evening. We can enjoy with no babies for an evening in the spa, and then Saturday we'll have a full day of really just the system that we have been able to use and help these people on these calls earn additional income, and to really look at reducing hours, come away from their full-time jobs. And this is thanks to this system that you will have full access to on the 30th of September. So if you are available on that day and you want to come, I'm sure the person that invited you onto this call can maybe look at car sharing or whatever. But one thing I will say, like Natalia, is that, Kathy said, mum of 5, she's literally driving to Utah, which how many miles away is that, Natalia?
It's about a 19-hour drive.
So honestly, you can decide whether you want to be there or not. And I think that, as I'm sure that you will all agree, that she has made that decision that she wants to change, and she will do whatever it takes to get there. So this event is open to anybody. So if you personally feel that you've got friends and family that would also benefit and love to hear from this, please link arms with them, tell them about it, and that we just wish you the best of luck with your journey if you do decide to get started, and hopefully see many of you on this call this evening at the event in September. So I just want to thank all of the guests for coming on, spending your Sunday evening on here, and enjoy the rest of your Sunday evening.